Peace. What up? This your boy right here, Cappuccino the Great, Wu-Tang Killer Bees on the Swarm. I just want to give a mad shout out to Worldwide Collaborations LLC. You already know Worldwide Collaborations LLC in the house. Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations LLC, the world movement. Beyond thousands of movements and talent, all put together and all about representing each other together. The company was launched in 2011. It's all right when you in the limelight. That's how we do it. Let's get this paper. Let's get this money, man. You're not funny, man. You're not to it, but to do it. Let's go. Killer Bees on the Swarm. This is the one and only Capadon. Wu-Tang in the building. WWC. Fam. Let's go. Worldwide Collaborations, LLC. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, Redman is in the building. You already know. Marijuana smoker, all about them bars, all about that business. Hey, PSA announcement, Worldwide Collaborations LLC. You already know what's good. Hey, listen. Shout out to the Worldwide Collaborations LLC. The world movement beyond thousands of movements and talents put together, all about representing each other together. Unity is what they about. Talent is what they about. Energy is what the fuck they about. But like I tell everybody, don't take my word for it. Research everything that I tell you. All right? Because I do. Check them out on wwcfam.com. That's wwcfam.com. And check out what they got going on. Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Yes, sir. They in the fucking building. Don't take my word for it. Go look them up. It's a movement. You know the vibe. Redman in the building. That's right. And I salute this message.
Yo, what up? This is Big Cappuccino, the Great Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the Swarm. I just want to give a shout out to Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Worldwide Collaborations LLC. What's up? You want to be a part of this? You want to be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration? Then, join the movement, man. It's beyond thousands of movements right now and talents put together, all about representing each other together. Anyone could be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration. So do you want to join the family? If you do, go to Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Tap in and find out what they got going on. This is Cappuccino the Great, Wu-Tang Killer Bees on the Swarm, and you just been warned. Peace.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh, coming at you with much love and much respect. This one here is coming live and direct to Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Congratulations. This is a celebration and all about collaboration. But let me tell you this first. Have you ever seen a show with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite, they never write, that's not polite. Am I lying? No, I'm quite right. Tonight on the very mic, you're about to hear, we swear, the best collaborations of the year. Cheerio, scream bravo, and if you don't know, now you know, let me tell you. I want to shout out Worldwide Collaborations LLC, the world movement beyond thousands of movements and talent put together, all about representing each other together. So check this out. WWCfam.com. Lottie-dottie, we like to party. Don't cause trouble, don't bother nobody. Just a man that's on the mic because you got 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes. Worldwide is on Collaborations LLC. That's how it's supposed to be, for real. So don't forget, y'all, representing each other together. Check out WWCfam.com. Stay blessed.
What's up, Worldwide Collaborations LLC in the house. Worldwide Collaborations LLC. Check us out, man, and check what's going on, man. Word up. I have recently been choosing to be a spokesman and an ambassador. So you will see a lot more of me. Check us out, man. And this is Capadon from Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the Swarm. And again, you just been warned. And you already know what we do with the Worldwide Collaborations LLC for you. We count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and this is what we do. So bless up, don't mess up.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bizarre from D12, man. I want to give a shout out, man, to Worldwide Collaborations. Go check out all they got going on, man. It's coming soon, man. Worldwide Collaborations.
Yeah, calling all villains. From the harbor to the hill, it's real. Yeah, better grip up. Man, this shit is going viral. How many stars can I get? How many cars can I get without the title? Lose an arm in this bitch. Drop a bomb in his bitch, lift my palm in his lid, I'm throwing spirals, fuck it, I'm trying to kill them all. Dead on arrival, even clip the dog, laying right beside him, leave them all stuck. These niggas washed up, think about a rifle, Elmer Fudd shit, with enough clip to flip a tour bus, nigga, your wizard toss up. Watch how I style on niggas, I'm about to boss up. Hop out and wild on niggas in front of storefront, shit wins, it's all up. When the day die tomorrow, that's what they told us,
this nigga. This like Costa Nostra, anyone that didn't take the oath approach us. My main man said it's 85 in Nova Scotia. Road trip, my holster changed roads to a chauffeur. Heard it all before, sunshine. This bout Staten now. Organic balls I put backwards down. Relocate the 4-lead doorman with the wraparound. Brownstone breakfast, food shop Acme now. Faculty meetings, caps and gowns. Tapped in with the Mexicans, black and brown. This is Carmichael mixed with Inky Johnson. Make the pinky promise. Bow down, come and greet your highness. Rugby, Mr. Miyagi. You ever looked at Cobra in his eyes? Fight dirty like Cobra Kai. First a scream from Ma, followed by oh my God. Soldiers on the yard, 50 clips on the bar.
Flipping out of bounds and it's game time. Out the trailblazer, let it buck like it's Dame time. Got it from the bottom, can't let you niggas take mine. East to the west coast, we ain't on the same time. And you can talk pain to me, you ain't never lost shit. Niggas killed my 2 dogs, I'm feeling like I'm John Wick. Trying to get your soft 6, text with the air hose. Headshot, leave them brain dead like a scarecrow. And fucking with you weirdos, we ain't in the same lane. Xbox to PlayStation, this is where the game changed. Push the T's, got your eyes, we gon' catch him by surprise. Shooter in the same caravan as a soccer mom. Spin around late night if he ain't got that cake right. Red dot on his forehead like a brake light. I'm at you niggas next, want the money and respect. I put an M on your head like you playing for the Mets. Grits with the shrimp in it, shoes with the fish in it, Euro with the stutter step, pimp with the limp in it. Month at the Carlisle, back at the Ritz again, came and dust all well, turn it to a brick again, shot with the banana clip, hope these monkeys slip again, my clippers ain't quitting like Richardson. I mean for heaven's sakes, I went to wait cause niggas pressed the brakes, and sat at lights like Kevin Gates. I got 2 phones, every phone calls the extra players, 5 for 15, he want 4, throw him the extra tray. I'm toting polls like election day. Forensic said the body was April, I bought the tech in May. Watch novellas cutting coat, fucked the re-up up, started selling soap. I gave me hope. So if a nigga cutting throat, we put his kidneys on his rice, that's how we trellis on his dope.
Look, 30 million to feed the bros, snub nose, whoever play tough getting Peter rolled. These niggas singing like Keisha Cole, catch a bullet, their brains leaking out like a pizza roll. Look, I used to get weed and lows, stack checks, then go and bet on myself like Peter Rose. I get the money, I don't see the hoes. So when I tell you one shot, you'll need the pose. Start the ignition, I ain't trying to bargain with niggas. I push your button, your father's mission. I'm getting my hands dirty, ain't no washing the dishes, get chicken. Cooking up when my mom's in the kitchen. You talking to a dawn, nigga, listen. I put my whole squad in position. Hillbilly, harbor edition, reppin' for Staten Island. Look hard as these niggas,
20 loonies in her body, that's the light mission. Some hear me talking paper planes, but the kite different. Never thought I'd say a nigga landed in the right prison. Stun in the dark, come to light like night vision. Mad cause the pressure they feel. Rap beef, put a 30 on his top like I'm pressing a pill. Streets dead cause these faggots are squeal. A gunshot for my niggas up top, get it back on the pill. Roll the riches if I'm grabbing the wheel. I ain't crash out, but niggas know that my passenger will. And I hate you niggas stealing my bars. I heard this beat in a Porsche, transform like the nigga Mirage. Free child, man, he almost home. Phone ring the same way, even though they got all free phones. Ain't surprised they call cash for clean up. Catch me down south frontin' lines like I'm bullying free lunch.
Shout out to Worldwide Collab. Shout out to Worldwide. We see you, man. Shout out to the city of Collaboration. You hear me?
Worldwide Collaborations, man. Shout out, Busy One.
Let's go.
BusyOneEntertainment.com. Go up, support Black entertainment, and support the economic destiny of yourself and your baby.
Hey, and before we go any further, one more thing, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all got to stand up for this. Let's stand up for this one. Hey, this is the double kicker. Yeah. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. Hold on, y'all. Brother, we appreciate your professionalism.
100.
It's amazing. Yeah. Let's get it.
Support them us.
Yeah! Welcome to Worldwide Collaboration North the Coast podcast with your every other Tuesday host, Muhammad Ali Jr. and Richard Bloom. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Much love, family. We got Gino.
What's up?
Pew, pew, pew. Boy, you're gonna go ahead and turn it up. How's everybody doing? I don't know if you guys actually put that song. I made it probably about a month ago. It was an AI song that I made, and I made sure to mention you guys in that song if you guys want to hear it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me see. It's WWC.
Worldwide collaboration. Worldwide collaboration. From the ground up.
Not perfect alone, but perfect together. From country roads to city lights, we kept this dream alive through the darkest nights. Yeah. Yeah. Green International sparked on MySpace in 09. Worldwide collaboration rose in 2011 time. 2012 merged two roots in one weather. One family tree still growing together. Christopher Lee Cheney drew maps from static. Jessica Martindale by his side, love stayed gigantic. September 7, 2014, anniversary shine. 11 plus years strong, still building through time. We are the ones who believe when it's hard. The logo on the cover, the wristband on the arm. Some rap, some sing, some build, some pray. Some rep the family every single day. Worldwide collaboration, we rise together. WWC fam for the better. One world, one heart, one mission forever. We don't cast, we blast through the weather. Worldwide collaboration, unity in the letters. Broken pieces glow when they're placed together. From every row, every soul, every member. WWC fam for the better forever. Blast crew keep blasting past disaster. Truth moves first and the fake falls after. Ninja blade back, loudmouth nation loud. Gino Pitts, fat boy makes bass shake clouds. Reckless records rising out the wreckage. Apocalypse turns pressure into message. Beats nation, DJ OE in the loop. Booze beats, Kelly Franklin Music Group. Clinton Kelly, Bobby Hills, Peach Empire Glow. Young Tizzy, quality music management flow. Lashandra Exxon, day-to-day podcast classic. Men motivation, Mondays turn pain into magic. Women Wednesdays with wisdom in the passion. Fridays talk real, no fake reaction. Spotify podcast waves move through the passage. Voices worldwide with the family message. Keep it 100 music, building legends Inc. Gas House Records, Nutty Birds in sync. Badass Savage Life, Chronic Life Magazine. Feel super unit, Derek for real. Family bond steel. The Aki Show. Worldwide collaboration, coffee, popcorn, skateboards, Texas All-Stars, Christina Rodriguez, Flame Ninja Hits, WWC Magazine features the names, WWCPam.com, Vortex and live stages, radio waves, features creator lanes, Capadonna Wisdom, Dougie Fresh Essence, Sable Woo Shark, Stomach, Steady Presence, Brian Zampella, G6 Designs, building pools, sand and play screens, Chris D. Roberts, cool, Emily Peachy Lights, see the digital future, Joey Rubingo, GTA 5 camera director, Casper the Boss, big money, Leonard Habit, big money empire, whole family ready, M-Dub, Christopher's brother, the gift still shifts, R.I.P. cousin Shane, Winchell spirit still lives, R.I.P. Kim Bronson, shining in the skies, R.I.P. Zuckwan, peace fly, Molly cousin, bright, David Littman, like Digipack, boom, got the whole block rock, Tariq Black, Blade Line, YBZ, Flame Route, cinematic lens when the vision came out, Young J, UK, to Cameroon bounce, DJ Bobby, boom, sun guy, let's do that count, Rakesh, Rain Flow, 360 proof, Johnny Trippin', Johnny Genius, raise the roof, Kimberly Divine, BT, Pharaoh Era, Leroy Wells, voice cutting through the marrow, Sydney the Gold, Rich Curtis, silent assassin, precise, Southside Queen Flourish, Young Respect, Brian Whitcomb, Backbone, the gifted, Yuck, shows on, WF Cool Face, Black Zob Trees, K Davis, Hitman, Jackie Brown, Soul Seeds, Right Land Lips, Solomon Child's Roll, Lana Van, Gumby Faith, Uncle True Lugo, Chump Blizzard Thunder, J.O. Hunter Aim, Zach Kotalik, Spark, Northwest Kid Rain, High Def Signal, Culture Shockwave, Skip Dog, Loyal, Mikey the Breaks, Walker Rose, Tranny Ray Fires, King David, Wisdom higher and higher, Money Man Sadler, Still Upstate Stand, World Tour Beats, got the plants in hand, that real don't smoke, no one real, Nelly with grace, Hard Life Still, Rap Star Groups, Miss TML Bass, Hush Grey Truth, in the family space, Rowdy D, DGB, UK made, Moxie Motion, Beverly Bush Shade, Fisher Kalo, the producer makes brooms boom, JB's, JKO, DJ Tony Harden move, Miss Peach Glow, Christopher Tate Faith, Shanna Elizabeth, shine in the place, DJ Low, Memphis, YBDB Foundation, Jesse Clay, Ropes in the Nation, Curse Cowboy Rise, Richard Don Steele, Muhammad Ali Jr., Flow, Hope, Steam Real, every CEO, member branch respected, every
So you guys got back just in time.
Alabama to Wyoming, 50 states together, Canada, Cameroon, UK, Ghana forever, Nigeria, Brazil, Jamaica, Japan, India, Australia, Philippines, stay. Worldwide collaboration, we rise together. WWC fan for the better. One world, one heart, one mission forever. We don't cast, we blast through the weather.
Yeah. Welcome to the Worldwide Collaboration Off the Coast Podcast. Yeah. All right. We got one of the brothers in the building too, still upstate in the building. What's going on, my brother? This is actually
What up?
me and him. We really grew up together. Can I actually tell them what you did for me too as well?
Oh, you did the tattoos, or is that what you mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I did a bunch of Christmas work. I gotta finish up a bunch of it.
Collaboration tattoos on me.
We gotta finish up a bunch of it. It's unfinished right now. I actually almost lost my arm in a paper baler recently. So unfortunate, like.
Yeah.
So I've been very out of commission for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, we got the brothers in the building, Muhammad Ali Jr. and Richard in the building, and Richard Blum in the building. And we also got Cold Piece. I'm just going to call you Cold Piece, man. It's so much easier for me calling you Cold Piece. We got Cold Piece in the building. What's going on? So, yeah, he actually did all my worldwide collaboration tattoos. I'm truly grateful. He did such an amazing job. You know what I mean? And he told me to himself personally, he's like, Chris, I don't know any more dedicated than you. You know what I mean? I'm really, truly.
So I can wholeheartedly say when Chris started this many years ago, I called him crazy. I said, bro, what are you doing? And now I look at it, it's like it's become way bigger than I could have ever imagined. But I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know what I mean? And just everybody's so amazing that's a part of the family and stuff like that. I'm truly happy to have everyone part of the family. And yeah, we got so Muhammad Ali Jr. and Richard Blum. They're actually both equal CEOs too as well. So is in a Gino is, and Cold Pieces, and so on. You too as well. Trip Collective. Can I call you Trip? Is that cool if I call you Trip? Still upstate. Oh yeah, I do you in that AI song too. I put Still Upstate in there. You guys like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you. Yeah, I literally regenerated that thing over 100 times.
That's good.
I appreciate the little plug in. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
It was outstanding.
Of course. So we got Still Upstate in the building. Go ahead and say hi to Muhammad Ali Jr. and Richard Blum. Oh, he found our muscle lag out with. Have you met Gino yet? This is go ahead and say hi to them.
How you doing?
What's going on, brother?
All right.
I'm doing good. I'm right now I'm shaking because I'm looking at the man, the legend himself. His son is sitting right here in front of my face. So excuse me if I'm not too talkative right now. I'm just I'm pinching myself, trying to wake myself up because I'm dreaming. So excuse me if I've seemed kind of unresponsible. I'm just pinching myself right now.
All right, but hey, it's my pleasure meeting you too. We all human at the end of the day. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sitting in front of his son right now. Wow.
I'm gonna do something for you. Listen to me.
Say that again.
I'm gonna do something for you. Listen.
For all of you.
Listen.
This is for everybody. Listen. I'm a Muslim. That's my religion. My name is no longer Cassius Clay. Drafts nothing against my religious belief. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hands can't hear what your eyes can't see. I'm a shock and amaze you when I destroy Joe Frazier.
Wow.
Yeah. So amazing. Yeah, it's incredible. And I want to introduce Still Upstate. This is Muhammad Ali Jr. and say hi to them.
How's it going, man? It's an honor.
All right. Still Upstate. That's upstate New York?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, upstate New York.
My brother's from New York too, upstate New York.
Awesome. Yeah, it's amazing.
Beautiful out here.
Yeah, I miss it.
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice. Yeah, we live in I don't know what you want to call it.
In the stick.
What would you call it? Like the suburbs, country, huh? What do you say?
I said we live in the stick.
We live in the what?
The sticks.
Sticks.
Oh, the sticks. Yeah, the sticks. Exactly.
It's an upstate saying.
That means you're in a rural area.
I came from the sticks. I came out of the Catskill Mountains. I lived on the largest mountain in the Catskill region called Slide Mountain. I lived in Big Indian, Oliveira, and I had a house in Phoenicia and in Woodstock.
Oh, wow. I remember Woodstock.
Yeah, I actually still have 250 acres in Woodstock. We still have another 80 acres in Big Indian, Oliveira, and we have nothing left in the other area.
Yeah, he took me up there, and my favorite river is Sopus.
Oh,
I've
wow.
done several festivals out in Woodstock. That's a beautiful area as well.
Yeah. I love it there. My sister just moved out to the island from Woodstock.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Nobody likes it out here now. It's boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know where I live. I live in Country Village Mountains. And yeah, we got the mountains.
That's great.
Last night they spotted a bear again. There's a baby cub running down the street right next to the street. The baby cub getting in the bag and
See the difference between us, that people that lived in upstate, that little cub running past somebody's legs from out of the state, they have no clue what's going on. They get scared. They start running from the little tiny bear.
Yeah, right.
Me, I used to pick them up in the woods, you know.
Yeah.
I used to grab the baby raccoons and pick them up and play with them like a kid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't get somebody from the city trying. I say, "What the fuck is that?" Excuse my language. Gotta go.
Yo, I brought my friend up from Alabama, and he almost pissed on himself when he seen a squirrel come after him. Scared to death, man.
I had a squirrel come get enough from my hand.
Yeah, you might remember feeding him in the city when I was out in New York City. We just come right up and you feed him right out of your hands.
Yeah, I went to England, and they have a park out there, and they have a little shack where you could go get nuts and stuff and bird feed and go out there and feed them. Mm-hmm. And I had a ball just feeding squirrels.
I left that line on yesterday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. They come right up to you. Just take it right from your hand, like, oh, thank you. And then they go hide it. And then they come back and get another one. And then go hide the other one.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually second bear this year that we've seen. Not more up the other way. There's the famous
Baby.
They do the ghost thing there, the ghost hunt and everything like that. So the night there. But yeah, that's where the first cub was spotted. And then the second one is just, right next door, a street away. So, but I mean, it looks like a tiny little thing, but it's pretty good size. So yeah, people will be running from it for sure coming up, not knowing what that is here. You know what I mean? Coming up from the city or something. But yeah, not too long ago, we had somebody steal an ATM machine right out of the laundromat.
Wow. No, I'm just not hearing about it.
Yeah, someone stole the ATM right out of the laundromat. Did you hear about it still upstate?
Nah, I hear every once in a while, like when I would call my sister, she'd tell me what's going on, but I don't have any real ties into the upstate area anymore like I used to, other than the properties. I go up there every 5 years. That's it.
You got us now, brother. We're brothers.
I know. We're going to come up and see you real soon. We're working on a few things.
Oh, yeah. That would be great.
Yeah. We're trying to get a couple of people to sponsor us out of upstate New York anyway. And then we'll come up and spend some time up there and make some moves up there and do some stuff for the kids and for the people in boxing and do like a tournament. We're doing something right now in Wisconsin. You remember we were talking to Wu-Tang about the, what's his name? Harry Trigger?
Harry Trigger. Yep.
Harry Trigger. We spoke to him, and I'm in the process of working with the Wisconsin Police Department to try. They don't have a PAL there, so we're trying to put some big event together to stop the violence up there. But tomorrow, Muhammad and I are leaving to go to Orlando. Remember I told you that story last 2 weeks ago? And we're going there to stop the violence up there and do some big events over there with the boxing crews up there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, if we get this thing with Wisconsin too and everything goes well and we get up there, the sky's the limit. We need to go to all these communities where all these people are going crazy and kids are in fear of their lives and a lot of craziness that doesn't have to be going on, but it is. And if we can help, we're willing to come. We're willing to make it happen, but we got to make it happen so these kids are safer in the streets and not getting shot all over the place.
Right.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%.
Can I interject for a second?
Sure.
So that's amazing, and I love hearing that. So I'm actually a little bit of information. I'm 10 years sober from very, very bad drugs. June 27th, I celebrated 10 years. But I have I have a studio that I'm in the process of opening. And we do this little program. It's very small right now. But we call it Fat Boy, and it's fight against the bullying of youth. And it's basically like me and a friend of mine. We kind of like we wrote like an oath, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like we go around and like we do different events, and we kind of like it's almost like we have kids sign an oath, basically saying like I'm gonna refrain from hurting somebody, or hurt like bullying people, like. And to protect people in those situations, So it's like those little tiny things, like all those little tiny things, even if they're coming from me or coming from you or coming from Donald Trump, they all eventually add up, and it definitely is a big thing. So what you're doing is definitely an amazing thing, and I'm more than willing to do whatever I can to help back and support the situation.
Yeah. If you want to try and get something started up in your area or the local area that's having a problem like that, a situation with guns and drugs, we have Hands Up, Guns Down, and that's a big organization in Orlando, but it's spreading throughout the country. It's everywhere almost now, but we're going to implement it in Wisconsin with the chief of police up there that we're working with, and Muhammad and I are going to probably be up there in probably like 6 to 8 weeks doing that.
We don't currently have a big gun problem in the area, but there is a lot of drugs and a lot of violence very regularly, you know what I mean? So but we're a very collective community. Like we have a big what I want to say, it's a collective of people, So it's like there's a lot of good programs out there. I bet there's a lot of places that would support it as well. I also deal with in the I talk to a lot of dispensaries in the area as far as promotion and stuff like that. And I'm sure even just as a promotion for the website, if you were to send some cards this way to Chris and I know that we would absolutely do the best to put it out as much as possible. Even just a website, something just to support it.
Yeah, we have all that. We can give that to you. I think, Chris, you have all that stuff, don't you?
All the information?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, I like your idea. It's something that we're interested in. We love to travel. We travel everywhere. We just came back from a big boxing event we put in Chile, and that was to help the kids that are suffering over there from parents getting OD'd on drugs, and they didn't have nowhere to go. And we had like 10 boxing gyms sponsor our trip out there. And when we got there, they opened their arms to us. And every time we tried to talk about something that was negative, they said, "We just love the fact that you're here. You're making us feel special." And that's what they need to feel. They need to feel special, and everything else doesn't matter. Like, you're Muhammad Ali's son, and it was beautiful. And then the fight, we had 25 live fights. And those 25 live fights took place from children up to people in their 50s and 60s. And then you do stuff like that, and we didn't charge a lot of money for the tickets. We only charged like $5 for the tickets to get in. And we had over like 39, 40, like almost like 700 people show up for the event. Wow. And we took all that money and we dispersed it amongst the people, And we work with other boxing organizations in your area. So if they want to call us up and speak to us, and we can put something together, and if they can get the people in the community to back it, we could do a big event with the police department in your community for the drugs and the people that are in need of some type of like boxing gym or assistance. We can put them in the right direction.
Yeah, that's amazing.
If I can get all the information together, I can approach it myself, and I'll go right to the police station myself with the information and be like, "Here, like this is something I'd like to run by you." You know, like I said,
All right,
I
we'll
also
get you
do
information.
I also do a lot of artwork as well. So if you ever want any like flyers made or posters too, I'd be more than willing to do it out of the kindness to help support what you're doing.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, but if there's something we can get done up in the upstate and New York area, being that I come out of that area, I respect all the people from upstate and around the world, but my people in upstate, it's closer to me because I'm from there. And I want to help all the youth in that area.
I do want to ask this question.
Yes, sir.
While I still think about it, have you guys ever thought about doing a gun buyback program, like for your community or for your city, so people that have a gun or that knows people that has guns or whatever, they send them in or they take them to their closest police precinct or police station, and then whoever sends it in, they like get a gift card or something like that. Have you guys ever thought about doing that or doing that?
Definitely.
I'm from New York, so I was a cop in the Bronx, and we started that program in New York. And we would buy back guns left and right. I took over 85 guns off the street during my career, arresting people. And sometimes I just say, get the hell out of here, you know. I took the gun and I disposed of it, you know. I got rid of it the right way. I turned it in, and nobody had to know nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta, you know, listen. Just because somebody carries a gun, you don't know the reason why they're carrying the gun unless they tell you.
Right. Yeah.
And you don't always have to think negative. I had a kid break down. He was 15 years old. He had a Glock 19 on him, and he's walking around the streets with this Glock 19 that he found on the floor. And he said, "Listen, I'm in fear of my life every day in my neighborhood. I got to carry something." At first, I was carrying a knife, but when I found this gun laying on the floor down the block from my house, I didn't tell nobody. I put it in my shoebox and put it in my closet. And I said, "Listen, kid, you can't have this. I'm not going to ruin your life and lock you up. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take the gun away." He says, "But come on, give it back to me." I said, "If I can give it back to you, I got to take you to jail. I don't want to do that." I said, "Is this the only gun you have?" He said, "Yes, that's the only one I have." I said, "I'm going to come check up on you every day, and I'm going to make sure, and you better not have another gun in your pocket. You need something? Here's my card. Call me." And he's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, because you know why? I don't want to see nothing. You're 15 years old. You got your whole life ahead of you. Become something. Go play sports. Go study architecture. Do whatever you want to do, but enjoy your life. Don't be miserable. You're a kid. Your parents need to be miserable for you, that they can't provide. And you should never have to fear for your life."
And this is why he did that. Because a kid, he get bullied so much where they'd be like, "Okay, this is enough." He has that gun. He's going to either shooting somebody or end up killing himself with it.
Yeah, you never know what he might do.
You know, a person that don't know how to use a gun is very dangerous. You can actually shoot yourself or kill yourself because you don't know what you're doing. So it's important to you know, for a person not to have a gun if they don't know how to use it or what to do with it. That's why he said, "Call me if you need anything." Because actually, he's saving someone else's life and saving a boy's life.
So anyway, sometimes we got to do the right thing. It doesn't matter if you're a cop, a person, a sanitation worker. You see a kid out there with a gun. We got to find a way to take the gun away from the kid where he's not going to hurt himself or hurt somebody else.
Right.
A gun in kids' hands is not the right way to be in life. It's not the right way for them. They should be worrying about going to school, getting an education, getting a great job, supporting their children and their wives and family. And that's what life's about. Life's not about hanging out in the streets like we all did when we were younger. It's about having your friends and acting accordingly and being proper and respectful of others around you, and not about, you know, listen, I can't tell people to not sell drugs, but I can advise them the best way to go about certain things to save their lives. But at the end of the day, they're going to keep doing what they want to do because they have no other alternative. That's what our job is, to give them another alternate route to go through other than the drug trade, other than carrying a gun, other than that. And the way to do that is show them the love. And sometimes they're too far. You can't give them the love. But at that point in time, that's when you got to say, this guy needs something better to do, and you got to make it worth his while. I've even offered people jobs where they didn't have to sit on a corner and sell drugs all day. And I put them in a job that they actually could like. I said, what do you really want to do? Give me a couple of weeks. Let me work on something for you. And I put this guy named Ted. He was in New York. I put him in a career path. It was like a school where they were teaching you how to do trade jobs. And these people said, I'm willing to give him a job, a thing working for me, where we'll actually give him a certain amount of money every week for him to come to school, because they had grants and stuff that you can get. And he was getting paid to go to school to become an electrician.
Oh, wow.
We offered him a second chance. We said, listen, this is your last chance. The next time I'm going to lock you up. You're not going to come home from jail for a long time with a gun like this, because he was having to face firearms. That's where you file the serial number off. And that's minimum 7 years. And you're going to sit in federal jail for 7 years before your mommy, your daddy, your grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle know who you are, because you're going to be that far gone. And I don't want to do that to people and hurt them. I had to do it to some people because they were cocky and they thought they were the best thing in the world and they could do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, the ones that I see in their eyes that they're true to themselves and they really want a better way to go, I try to help them.
Yeah.
I did it for a lot of people as a cop, and I do it still today.
That's very respectful, sir. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that just because you have a position of power where you can do certain things, you don't have to be like that. And not all cops are like that. That's the mistake that people make. Don't judge the cop until you actually get to know him.
Right. Something you probably heard from me. As I was growing up, my grandparent, my grandmother, my mother's brother's parents had guns in the house. And those guns never left outside the house. Because uncle told me, you see this nephew? I said, yeah. He said, this here, it doesn't leave that front door on this side of the front door. It don't go on the other side of the front door. And I said, why? Because this gun and all these guns in this house is to protect the people in the house. You're not protecting anybody outside the house. But if anybody come in here with the gun and points it at anyone in the house, these guns are used to kill this person in the house before they get out. That's what the guns was there for. Not to use outside the home.
For protection.
Yeah.
I feel like a big problem that we have as a whole, okay, it's the perfect example of the people that are in this group right now, you know. It's a very collective amount of people, you know. This entire conversation, nothing has been looked at anything other than the fact that we're talking to human beings and having a good conversation. However, we live in such a society right now where everybody is so impacted by the things that don't impact them, you know? So when it comes down to it, like, there's so much built up hate and animosity towards people that we know nothing of, you know what I mean? And it's continuously fed this way. So in like big town, our big problem we have out here particularly, I think, is the police. Hold on, we gotta pull it up. What's that?
Oh, shit.
What happened? What up, fam?
Oh, I think it lagged real quick. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, they'll be right back.
Oh.
How's everybody doing today? What's up, Jacob Smith in the building?
Anyway, like I said, I didn't mean to interrupt anything anybody was saying. Keep talking, brother.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically, like, I'll wait until you come back to it. But I was talking about my little brother and how, like, people automatically judge you by something, you know, and it's not necessarily always what it is, you know, when people make an assumption because of your last name or the way you look, you know. So it's like, it's good to be involved with people that are trying to build something for everybody and not just themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly. I agree with 100%.
Like he just said a second ago, he's like, there are good cops and there are bad cops. Okay. And there are good
Yeah.
people and there are bad people. Okay. And just because a person is incarcerated or on the other side of the law does not necessarily mean that person has to be a bad person, you know? My father and my brother both lost their lives to correctional officers. My father when I was in 2006, when I was 15 years old, and my brother in 2024. And I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the Robert Brooks case in Marcy Correctional Facility and here in New York State. But if you Google the name Robert Brooks, it will show an extensive amount of information about how these correctional officers beat this man to death while he was handcuffed, and they show video of them doing it. Like, and the big upsetting thing is, like, my baby brother was literally beaten to death as well, but they deemed it a suicide because there was no proof that they beat him up, other than the fact that you can clearly tell he was beaten up. They said he hung himself, but his eyes were as black as your hat, you know?
That's why us regular citizens, or especially, I shouldn't even say regular citizens, but citizens that feel like they might be subject to something like that, should always roll in pairs.
And you're
Buddy
absolutely right.
system.
And a big problem that, like, so I deal with my family. Chris knows me very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Chris are closer than most of me and most of the people in my my own blood. You know what I mean? And it's sad to say it that way, but Chris has known me for a long time. He has seen me in my best and my worst positions in life. However, like, I have dealt with severe, like, my family has dealt with severe mental health issues for as long as I can remember, you know. My little brother was deemed at a very young age, my brother was deemed mentally handicapped. And
well, once again, that's something that that I feel like the government or whoever, you know, the powers that be, whatever, they try to literally put some kind of label on every single person. Period.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I have ADHD or whatever. You know what I mean? And blah blah blah. So does
Yes,
that, you
absolutely.
know, like, yeah,
So
I don't necessarily agree with that either.
My legs don't move half as fast as my mind does, and I can tell you that. And I believe that you're absolutely right. They do deem people in certain situations, they want to give people medicine. I feel like a lot of our
I believe that, and they're I'm sorry to cut you off, but they're trying to dumb down everybody. You know, I feel like everybody's little gift or whatever, you know, they have that for a reason, and they're whatever medicine they're giving you, you know, and there might be some cases where that's not the case, you know, but
Yes, absolutely.
for most things, especially that they deem mental health issues, it's things where they're trying to dim your light, you know, or
absolutely.
you know.
And if you notice today, opposed to, I'm not sure, you look roughly around my age. I'm 36 years old, you know.
I appreciate that.
How old are you?
I'll be 41 in November.
Wow, I've aged like cheese, bud. I'll tell you that. But yo,
Black don't
no,
crack,
but-
baby.
yeah. So like with the
Awesome baby.
yeah, but like it's very hard to assess somebody by with their criminal history. You know what I mean? So like when you like there's been so many situations around here. I haven't been in trouble in over 10 years. But
oh yeah,
I was recently pulled over for throwing a cigarette butt out of a window, which is my own stupidity, you know. Shouldn't have thrown a cigarette butt out of a window.
Though. What
but
the fuck?
That's my worst criminal offense in 10 years. And I've never met this police officer, never seen him a day in my life. But when he pulled me over, he goes, "Mr. Tripp, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "I know you?" He's like, "No, but I know you." And I'm like, "Oh,
right.
Okay," you know, and I'm like,
so I was literally, I didn't want to interrupt you again, Tripp, but I swear to God, I was just getting ready to say that. They did not pull you over for that cigarette butt. They pulled you over because they think they know who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, to like fill in the guy who just came in. Long story short, I don't know if you're familiar with the Robert Brooks case that recently took place in Marcy Correctional Facility in New York.
No, I haven't heard about it yet.
Okay, so a man was beaten to death by correctional officers in Marcy Correctional Facility. I have it kind of reiterated off what you said, how there's good cops and there's bad cops, you know. And I kind of feel like the same way with incarcerated individuals or even individuals on the other side of the law, you know. So with that being said, my younger brother was 32 years old, and at a very young age, he was deemed mentally handicapped. For over many years, there has been a debate on several situations in his life due to the involvement of our local like social services and stuff and like things like that. So basically, my brother was in prison in on November 11th of 2024. We got a phone call saying that he hung himself. And but the autopsy report came back completely different, and then we got different information from different people, and like nothing added up, you know. And my brother was previously calling us, telling us like he's like, "I think these correctional officers are going to kill me." And like I said, my brother was deemed mentally handicapped at a very young age. He wasn't a bad person, but he was kind of defiant. But he never hurt anybody or did anything that was like inappropriate, you know. And so he got himself into trouble, and when he got himself into trouble, he ends up in jail, and you know, and they long story short, like they tried to say it was a suicide. It's been deemed a suicide, and my family is still trying to investigate the matter due to the fact that literally a month to the day after my brother was found dead, in the same exact prison, they reported themselves beating him to death. And then all these correctional officers that were directly involved, the people that my brother was calling, saying, Officer Kessler and Officer Williams, these are the ones that you got to look out for if anything happens to me. And exactly what he said had happened. And it's like you would, there's the situation with my brother. And I'm not saying it was okay, but he is actually fighting a case because they had charged him with a felony for splashing somebody with a cup of water. And that's literally what it was. He was we have everything that was like nothing I'm saying is false information that I cannot back. It's like I said, it's under investigation right now, but it's good people are good people and bad people are bad people, you know? And basically what I'm trying to say is like, it doesn't take a cop or a gun owner or anybody to hurt somebody. You know what I mean? My brother needed mental health help, and instead they beat him to death, you know, and we're still trying to fight it. And it's just, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm in the position I'm in now, and I'm trying to do what I'm doing as far as just trying to create something better for my community, because my father was not a great man, and we were both taught how to be criminals before we were taught how to be men, you know. And it took me almost 35 years to realize that I didn't want to be an asshole anymore, you know. And I have a different outlook on life, you know.
Well, I'm sorry for your brother. Did your family? Did you get an attorney to pull the tapes of who went in and out of that cell during the night?
Yes, and absolutely, and like there is like I said, and I don't mean I don't undermine anybody. I'm not saying that every single police officer, every cop, or correctional officer is a bad human being, you know. But in this situation,
but it's normal. What you're doing is normal because your brother was murdered, and there are good and bad in everybody, but the bad comes out when people get killed. And unfortunately, we don't judge people like that because they don't even know what they're doing. And at the same time, we got to know what we're doing to find out why our family was hurt.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, it's like I don't believe that anybody, unless you're hurting a child or you're waking up every day and punching your wife in the face, like everybody deserves a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen plenty of people. I'm the prime example of somebody who my main goal every day was to wake up and get high, and now I'm 10 years sober and I don't even drink alcohol. You know, I feel like everybody can have that, and the fact that like you and I from many different aspects of life and have a conversation on a civil level, if more people were as collective as that, we wouldn't have as much nonsense going on, you know? There wouldn't be so much gun violence, there wouldn't be so much gang violence, or like if we just cared about somebody a little bit more beside us, you know, worried maybe this guy's having a bad day. I'm not gonna say something stupid, you know?
Yeah. But anyway, I hope the case is being worked on and we find out who did it to your brother, because justice needs
everything.
to be served.
It will come out to light eventually, and everybody will see. I'm sorry for rambling. I apologize.
No, listen. Your family was killed. This is what this is about. We all talk to collaborate. The world needs to hear it. So what you're saying is everybody's listening because we want to hear it, because we need to know what's going on out there in certain areas. So maybe we can help. Maybe we can do something to change that, you know?
Yeah.
There are people that will work with Muhammad and I in Congress. There's people in New York that'll work with me because of my track record there. I'm trying to go back and become the mayor of New York City. Hopefully down the road it'll happen.
Oh,
I've been for the last 3 years.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh, I know I can do it. It's just, it's been like 20 years since I've been in New York City.
Right.
I've been there to visit, but actually been a cop, been doing stuff there, because I live in Florida now, and what I'm doing here is I'm doing worldwide. I'm helping kids. I'm helping families. I'm changing guys that are constantly getting themselves locked up into people that could be normal, average citizens taking care of their family because they don't know what to do. They say, tell me what I got to do. I said, listen, you're a grown-ass man. I'm going to show you. Because if I show that father and husband how to correct himself with his family and do what's right by his family, that's a stepping stone in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it's not like, what are you asking me for? No. Thank you for considering me. I would be interested in helping you. Let's see. Let me spend the day with you one day on your average day and see what you do and see how we can correct stuff. Because we got to help each other in this world. There's people calling out for us saying, I can't take it no more. And they're killing themselves. Oh, I can't do this. And then killing somebody else. And people losing their mind because of simple little things that should have been taught at childhood.
Yeah.
That they can't think about now. So if we can get these people in their early adulthood and convert them into somebody who could be a citizen of society that helps other people with what they learn and makes money doing it and gets themselves an education and goes back to college and becomes a doctor, that's a plus for all of us.
Yeah.
It's never a negative if we can change somebody in an early age and make them a better person going forward. We got to get to them now before they get too old and get stuck in their ways and end up in the incarceration system.
Yeah,
you don't really need the incarceration system if you can get everybody on the same page where they know what they got to do in life. It's the ones that are suffering because they have a drug imbalance, they have a psychosis imbalance. Those people, we can't really get them off that. Even with medication, they can't get it right still. But if we could talk to people that we can, that's one half the battle. That's less people in jail because they're not making stupid mistakes. They're earning a living for their families. And if we can get the right people in Congress and the right people in certain political offices, other than the one that's in New York City right now, he don't need to be there. I'm going to arrest the Jewish president of Israel when he comes here because he's a war criminal. Dude, that is not your job. Take care of New York City. Fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Save people in New York City that you're hurting right now because you're hurting people and you're supposed to be the mayor taking care of the people. He's not for the people. He's all about negative energy. And we don't need that in New York. We know what we need. We've had good people there. We've had some people make mistakes, but we've had good people in that position before. And we need those people back, changing the people that are there and making them feel like they're important. Nobody feel. The reason why you have so many problems in New York City is because you don't make them feel important enough. They can't find a job. They can't get off drugs. They can't stop gangbanging because the moment you stop, they think that's the only job they can get where they make six figures. It's not the right way. We got to help them change their mind about how they live their life and make them feel better about themselves with a job. Oh, wow, I got a job. I make $50,000 a year. It's not as much as I was making before, but I don't got to worry about getting killed. I don't got to worry about getting hurt. I don't worry about my family because I'm not in that field anymore. There's a lot of things involved in changing somebody's attitude towards life from being a gangbanger to a normal civil human being again. And even though you're not making as much money, you don't have to worry about the dangers anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to be doing this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in Orlando, because of those kids that all got shot up in Orlando a few months ago. We're going out there to meet with the families. We're going out there to meet with the people. We're going out there to interact with the kids, do a little boxing program, a little hands up, guns down program. We got all these programs that we work with, and we institute them like we're going to be putting it in Wisconsin real soon. I spoke to the boss of that today, and he said, Rich, put me down. I'm coming. I'm bringing the kids. We'll do a boxing program up there. We'll have the kids from Wisconsin box the kids of Orlando. And we're doing the same thing in Chile. Orlando's going to Chile. All expenses paid for the kids to box. There's more to life.
If again, I don't mean to go rambling on again, but I have a friend of mine who just recently got sober, and he went from being a full-blown alcoholic to now he's a professional bodybuilder, and he has a full gym with a boxing ring and everything. And we've been trying to incorporate as many programs as possible to try and just give back to the community that we helped destroy for so long. You know, in 2016, I got arrested and I went to prison for drug sale, but I wasn't selling drugs to make money. I was selling drugs because I was an addict. However the case, I did stupid stuff, and I sold to a confidential informant. And I went to prison for 2 years, and I came home and it saved my life. I stayed sober, and I've been trying to do as much possible as I could, you know. And more recently, a woman that I've been working alongside of for the last 2 years, who I never knew much about her other than the fact that she was an antique dealer. She had brought up the fact one day. She said, "I took the day from my state job," and I was like, "What do you do for your state job?" You know, because this is my friend, so I asked. And she told me she was the county clerk that signed the paper that sent me to prison. And just hearing that and seeing the same person that and she knew who I was this entire time. I guess without telling me, she kind of went and did a background check because I made myself very involved, and I made myself know that at one point in time I was not the best person I could be, you know. And this woman, like I said, she came out to me and she's like, "Art, I've known you for a very long time," and she's like, "The progression you have made in your life is night and day, you know." So I've opened my eyes to so many more little opportunities and things that I never imagined that myself could be capable of, you know. Like I said, I was taught how to be a criminal before I was taught how to be a man. You know, my dad, he shouldn't have had any children, and he had 21 of them. you know. So I've lived a pretty crazy life, but the fact that there are places and communities that are willing to help people like me, you know, people like just anybody needs a hand, you know. It's good because there's so much negativity going on. Like, you know, everybody wants to fight everybody, and I'm supposed to hate you because you're different, you know, and that's what we're being told. And it's sad because at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is the babies we create, you know, the next generation, and like where most of these kids are just learning how to do what's wrong, you know. So we need to get as many of these programs out as possible. We need to like do these things. Like Muhammad, your dad was such a big inspiration to me, like being like far before my like generation, you know, like before I never really got into him until I was an adult. But like just seeing the motivation that he portrayed to life, and like just like he said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Okay. And I got punched in the mouth. All right. And when I got punched in the mouth, I was like, you know what? Now it's time to wake up and make something happen. And like, it's definitely possible. And with that, like, I'll be quiet, but I want to say that I definitely appreciate the fact that you're putting forth so much effort to do this for the kids like myself, that like didn't have an opportunity to do good, you know?
Yeah, well, I was in the same position. Everybody tends to be in the same position, and we all need someone that we can reach out to and talk to and kind of get over what we're going through. And I never had somebody I could actually talk to and try to get over what I was going through, so I decided to just go and help other people, you know, help other people cope with what they're going through and let them know that they're not alone. Even the son of the greatest had to go through things like that also. So, like, let's just let people know that we're all human. We all go through the same thing. Some people have help, some people don't, but we're all in the same boat.
Right. Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Yo, listen, give him my number and tell him to text me. We'll coordinate something and through you and me and him, and we'll try and put something together for upstate New York where Muhammad and I will come out there. We'll bring the clan, the boxing clan, we call them, from Orlando, and we'll set up a boxing meet over there with some kids that are boxing out of there, and see if we can make the program a lot bigger with some more kids out of the schools and meet up with the schools and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Interaction, you know, have an auditorium assembly and have the kids come out and bring their parents too, because without their parents, the parents are going to want to have to say, well, this is better. It's an after school program. So when my son gets or daughter gets out of school, they can go to the boxing gym, and the police department will get them involved where they'll have a bus pick the kids up and bring them to the gym, you know?
Yeah.
And we can have different community gyms operating every day with like an after school program for the kids to learn how to fight and learn how to train themselves and be a better person. Because every kid needs a family member, whether it's a mother or a father in their life, that they don't see every day, because that one is going to instill the morals in that child, because they're going to be with that person every day, and he or she is going to be instituting morals for the kids to follow for the rest of their lives.
And then maybe after the match, they could get together, shake hands, hug each other, say, I love you. Because at the end of the day, love is going to conquer over anything.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So,
absolutely right.
Yeah, that's
love does conquer all.
We want to put that message out there. Even though we're in the ring, boxing each other, learning to self-defense, we can still end up finishing loving each other, helping each other, and respecting each other.
Yeah, exactly. Box it out and shake hands.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is, you know, when Muhammad Ali or any boxer for that matter would go into a ring with another opponent, they looked at it as he's another opponent, but he's my friend too.
Right.
They didn't look at it as a fight because I didn't like you. You said something mean to me. You cursed at me. You told my mother something.
Well, I'm trying to win the championship, and ain't nothing else to it.
It was all about showing the fans, having a good fight, and at the end of the day, you're still friends.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's a competition, but you can also be good competitors and good friends afterwards.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's a great lesson. Boxing, mixed martial arts, karate, anything full contact, training, doing stuff. It sets your ground because it sets you into a pace. Everything you do teaches you to be a better person in all those sports.
Right.
And then it leads to humanitarianism.
And it's definitely a very good outlet for sadness, anger, depression.
And then you have
exactly.
That's my brother on the left down there too, Mikey Wentzel. I would like you to meet him as well.
Yeah, so we did this in Chile, and when we did it in Chile, I'm gonna stop right there. When we did it in Chile, we still get calls for them. They love us so much they want us to come back because people, even the kids, turn around and say, "Ma, you know what he told me?" And he's right. I haven't been doing everything. This is a young kid, 9 years old, saying to his mother, "You're right, Ma. I haven't been myself. I have not been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I have not been helping my daddy take care of my mommy. I have not been taking care of my daddy like my mommy to help my mommy take care of my daddy. I haven't been doing what I have to do for me to become a person in the world that is credible." And he's right. And how did I find this out? Is because he didn't say nothing bad to me. He says, "Help your mommy, help your daddy, and you'll be a better person. Your mother and father are good people." Because I met the parents. That's why I told him to do this. Because those parents are not showing him, they show him the love, but they don't show him what he needs for future life.
Yeah.
How to be a good person, how to be this, how to be that. No manners, no morals, no nothing. But the parents need to do that. And when I spoke to the parents, they said the same thing, that, yeah, we don't really have time to do that. We're two working parents. We come home, we bring him to boxing, we take him to all these other curricular activities that he likes to play football. We take him to all that stuff. But at the end of the day, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, showing him what he needs to do for his parents. Go to school, get your education, find a job, buy a nice car, buy a nice house, meet a nice woman, marry a woman. He had no morals like that whatsoever. And that kid still calls me today.
Wow.
I don't mind giving out my number to a parent, and when the child says, "Ma, can I call Rich or can I call Muhammad, please?" I have no problem giving out my number to anybody. Because at the end of the day, I like to hear the stories, how they're doing.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better as a person to have them come together and say, "Listen, they took 2 years later, they took time out of their day to call me and tell me what's going on in their life, and telling me that they would love to see me again in their community whenever I can make it." It's about helping each other in this world. It's not about me, you, anything like that. It's about helping each other better ourselves, whether it's for the person I'm working with in front of me or for a person down the road. It doesn't matter. I got to be out there because people need me and people need you out there to do this. So people have people like us to say, "Hey, I could be a better role model for people." Instead of them going to jail, unfortunately, we can't help the people that are going to end up in jail because of, psychological issues, medical issues, the wrong medication, stuff like that's going to happen. But we can keep those other people out of jail and getting a job and doing better things. And if they're having a problem, I tell them, "You have a problem, you pick up that phone, you call me. You say, 'Rich, I'm going through this,' and I'll talk you out of it, or I'll come see you." Because I don't want to see that person off themselves or do something to end up in jail. So I'm going to try and help those people. And if I have somebody in their area, I'll tell them, "Go by there, get on the phone with me and them. Let's talk. Let's find out what's going on," because we got to help people. We're not here to hurt people. Hurting people doesn't get me into heaven. Helping people does.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. And then,
That's why God don't take me right now, because He wants me here to help people. 9/11 was going to take me. They told me I'd be dead in 13 years. And you know what? No, they told me in 10 years. But 13 years later, I was still alive. And I'm still alive today, and I thank God every day for it. And I hope there's more people that need me out there, because at the end of the day, I'm never going to heaven. I'm always going to be here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even though I know one day I'll end up in heaven, but it doesn't matter. I'm okay either way. I love God. I love the people in my community. I love the people outside my community. I love the people everywhere. And that's why Muhammad and I love going out there and helping people. If anybody has a community where they would like Muhammad and I to come out there, let's try and put something together where we can come out there for like 5 days and work with the people, work with the kids, work with whatever, do a big event, let families come out and enjoy themselves. Let's make something big happen out there, like we're doing in Wisconsin and Orlando right now this week. So you can do it in your community too. It's all great things that are happening, nothing bad, all positive.
Exactly. Yeah, and what you guys said too about it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about all of us. That's what I always say too. Not about me, not about you, it's about all of us put together as a family.
That's right.
My father said it best. The last poem he had, he said, "Me, we." That's it. That's all. Ain't nothing else to say.
Yeah, I always said,
I don't really even care if I can either go to heaven or hell. I just want to do what God told me to do. He said, I want you to love the heavens, earth, and everything in between. And if somebody needs help, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I don't care if it lasts. Don't hesitate.
Yeah, exactly.
Because God said, I don't care if you have $1 in your pocket. If that person needs that dollar, give it to him. Don't worry about where the next money's coming. Just do good for others. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. And that's what I try to do. And I don't try to do it, I do it.
Right.
Try and think you're going to try to do something, takes power away from you actually doing it. No. You have actually speak louder than words. Do it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have to talk about it, you're not going to do it.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We're about it.
The guy come and said, man, I'm going to kick your ass. He ain't going to do nothing because he's talking about it.
Yeah.
He's talking about it.
Whenever they do that, it's like a distraction for them to distract you. To give them a chance to think about, this guy, all right, he's out of here. And you walk away.
No, you're thinking.
Distractionary technique.
You're thinking, how the hell am I going to get away from this guy? But all in all, he said, man, I'm about to kick your ass. You trying to get out of the situation.
I stopped fighting when I realized I was too fat to run from the cops, so I decided to stop getting
I got fat after I stopped chasing the bad guys.
Yo, you fuckers are quick, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I tried. It didn't work.
You try jumping those 8-foot distances on the rooftops in the South Bronx every night in the dark, chasing bad guys. They know it. They do it every day. I don't know the rooftops like they do it. They do it every day. I'm just following their lead and jumping. All of a sudden, I come back the next day. I'm like, holy shit, that was high. And I did that. I'm crazy. But at night, once the adrenaline rush is on, you don't know anything. You
should see some of the women I'm into. I'm basically a mountain climber.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Don't climb mountains that you can't get up.
I'll get down.
I listen. I do have to go. I genuinely appreciate the entire conversation. I will be reaching out as soon as possible.
All right, brother. We look forward to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I enjoy the conversation. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your stories too. They're great, man. We all need to hear them.
LLC Worldwide Collaboration.
Yo, I thank you very much. It was my pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you too, brother. Thank you.
Sir,
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
All right.
Have a good day. Yeah, my brother, my other brother, well, my real brother, Mikey, he's over on the left too. Mikey, what are you doing? Come and meet him. This is Muhammad Ali Jr. and Richard Blum.
Yo, Mikey, how you doing?
Very good. What do you got?
What did you say, Mikey?
I didn't hear you.
And stuff while listening to you guys.
Oh, okay.
What did he say?
He's listening to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's listening. Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself to him. Let him know who you are.
I am the son. Oh, my bad.
You guys first.
All right, go ahead now.
I am the son of the greatest Muhammad Ali, but I don't try to be greater than I appear. So unlike everyone else, I'm a human being just like you, just like everyone else. So
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Mike. Nice to meet you. My name's Rich.
Nice to meet you.
Muhammad and I are brothers. He's the white one. I'm the black one. So just try not to confuse us sometimes.
Yeah.
But nice to meet you, brother.
Don't call me Hunky. I'll get mad.
You guys are
Huh?
You guys aren't real brothers, are you?
I'm adopted by his mother and father, so that makes us like half brothers, I think.
It makes you real brothers.
We're real brothers.
Legally.
Yeah.
What up, brother?
If you tell each other you're real brothers, then you're real brothers.
We're real brothers.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm Chris' real brother.
Yeah, that's my real brother.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I can't get any more blacker than I already am.
Yeah.
Muhammad's still trying to get more whiter than I am.
Yeah, I'm a cracker. I keep it cracking.
Go ahead.
Really strong bond, definitely, yeah.
Hey, listen. When I met his mother and she decided my mother passed away and I couldn't be without a mother, and she decided it was time to adopt me. And then I met my brother, and then when I met him, I was like, wow, I didn't know I had a brother. I thought I had a lot of sisters. But at the end of the day, I had a brother, and I'm proud of it, and I love him to death. We've been together, over 10 years now?
Yeah.
So
I was with my mom.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, if you're gonna adopt somebody, why don't you adopt somebody that's a little bit lighter? You adopted an ugly black nigga.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, and yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. And all right, you introduce yourself, Mikey. Go ahead. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey. Go ahead and introduce yourself to him. Hear me? Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's like in and out.
His mic is in and out.
It's like choppy.
Mikey, your stuff is a little choppy. Your stuff is a little choppy. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah, you might have to leave and come back in, buddy.
Yeah.
Let me try to remove him and add him back. Oh no, he just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was
Hey, Chris, let's try and get what's his name, my phone number and stuff, and try and coordinate something for up where you guys are at.
Okay. No, I got you. I got
All
you.
right. So let's
You
try.
might be up there pretty soon.
Yeah, but even so, let's try and put enough money together up there where we can do something nice for the community and do an event or something. If we can get enough of the people to sponsor an event up there, we can do something nice and invite families out where if their kid is going through something, we could all work together and help them.
Yeah,
And give them the right help they need, you know. But yeah, I guess you and him could work on that with whatever, you know. We'll work with the police department, we'll work with the mayor's office, we'll work whatever they got up there, and we'll make it happen.
And if that don't work, we just get a big barrel, put some water in it, throw some apples in it. We can buy it for apples.
Hey, Bob. No, I'm Apple.
Mikey, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, go ahead and introduce them real quick, or introduce yourself real quick.
Okay. I'm my rap name.
All right.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, it's breaking up on our end. Did you hear him?
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, it came in like boop, 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 boop.
I think you're speaking in Morse code or something.
A couple of times. Oh, I said
nothing's wrong with your service.
Maybe we can hear you if you like stay still and then talk.
No, just let him talk. He'll get it. Something with his microphone.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead, Mike.
Oh, M-Dub the Magnificent is where you can find me all back. And
yeah, he's not coming in. No, he's not coming in.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Mikey.
Chris, you got his information?
Oh,
yeah, my
okay.
Information.
Okay, yeah, Mikey, I'm gonna hook you up with your information so they can get a hold of you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that way you guys can talk.
Okay.
So how is the heat?
I can hear you better. Oh, it's hot. We're inside right now in the AC, but we were out there earlier.
Is Miami.
But we leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to Orlando for the 3 days of, you know, I'm the type of person that like goes to stuff like this where people die. I get upset, you know. I'm good at handling it. It's just that it hurts me inside to hear kids getting shot by people that shouldn't even have a gun and hurt people like that. These are kids. How are you going to shoot a kid? It's sickening. It hurts me inside. That's why I do what I do. It's why when I was a cop, I didn't go after kids. I would go get away what they had that was going to hurt somebody, and I would counsel them and call them. Here's my number. You tell your mother you want to call me. You tell your father you want to call me. I've been through so much with kids in my career as a police officer. I used to find kids that would disappear in the police department, you know, and you'd have these calls you go on and you meet the parents and they're like, my daughter didn't come home from school today. I was like, oh, man, you hate to hear that word. My daughter didn't come home from school today? That's scary. My son didn't come home from school. And it ends up, I would track them down. It was like, thank God it wasn't something super big. I've done those too. But, you know, a couple of occasions, like a friend of mine in the police department, he's like, Rich, you're always finding kids. You're always finding missing kids. You always track them down. But it's hard to do it when it's a guy you work with's kid that's missing.
Yeah.
You know, and I was able to find 26 kids in my career. I'm proud of it. I'm happy about it because I was allowed to take away that pain that a parent goes through when they lose a child.
And he'd do it again.
And I do it again all day, every day. It doesn't matter to me because whatever I can do, my kids are all taken care of. They're all well. They're all trained. They know what the hell they have to do in life, and they're all got good careers, and they're all counseled. I got 2 more kids going through high school now, and I'm done. 9 kids through college, and I'm done.
Yeah, that's power right there.
And I live every day with my kids. My kids can my phone can go off all night long, and my kids can call me anytime they want.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime they want, my phone is on. I never change my number. They know the number. They can call me. Dad, I know it's 2:30 in the morning. Doesn't matter, son. What's the matter?
Yeah.
Dad, fine. Look, it doesn't matter. I just told you. What's the matter? Okay, Dad, I need $500. Done. Where am I sending it? Zell it to me. Okay, son. You okay? You're not in jail? You're not talking to me from the other side? Because I can't send it up there. God hasn't given me Zell up there yet. He goes, stop being funny. It's not a joke. I said, what's the matter? I'm going to Las Vegas for my birthday, and I'm short money. I said, okay, no problem. And I sent them the money because I want my kids to enjoy life, and I want every kid in the world to enjoy life. I don't care if you're in Africa, you're in South America, you're in Russia. I want you to enjoy life because that's your God-given right. That's why you're here on earth, to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
You got to work to enjoy your life, but at the end of the day, you got to enjoy your life.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris.
not everybody could do that, you know. That's definitely power right there, you know what I mean? 9 kids.
Yeah.
People would go insane.
Listen, a lot of big-time rappers, I never knew this, except for a few rappers that I knew from the Bronx, you know, and they ended up with like 13 kids. Another person has 21 kids. Another one has 20 kids. You know. Well, I used to lock up, what was his name? Flavor Flav in the Bronx. And Flavor Flav used to be in the alley doing some stuff that he shouldn't be doing, but we're not going to discuss it online because I don't want any of his family to hear what he was doing because it's none of their business. Back then, it's not now. And when I did, he gave me love. I was a police officer, and he was doing something bad, but he gave me love. And I took care of him the same way with love because you know what? We all deserve to have love given back to us when we give it to others. And that's a beautiful thing in life to be able to do that. And that's what I get off on every day in life. Showing somebody love that's going through a rough time can tell a person a whole lot about another person.
Yeah.
And it's all about love. We all got to love one another. Doesn't matter if you're the king of England, the prince of Saudi Arabia, the president of the United States, Russia, China. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're from Congo, South Africa. All it matters is that we love each other. What's going on in Iran has to happen because they don't want change. They want to do the bad things instead of the right things. And the older brother from the United States is showing them, hey, we don't want to do this, so let's make the deal so everybody can live in harmony for the rest of our lives. It's not about being at war. It's about being together as a unity of a countries. And our countries shouldn't be at war with anybody, but at the end of the day, sometimes the bigger brother has to step on the little brother to let them know, hey, you're not doing the right thing. Other people around you is not happy with the way you're acting. Hey, listen, we all go through it as civil human beings too. There's not every day that Muhammad and I are happy with each other because we can't be. Because sometimes people get contaminated one night and they're talking to somebody else and they get out of character. We all get out of character.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a part of life.
But at the end, we didn't always get along. You know, when we grew up, we didn't always get along.
Right. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to agree with you every day either, you know, but at the end of the day, we put all that behind us and we move on together.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's because the most important thing is to be able to get through it together.
Roger King said it best. Can't we all just get along?
Yeah. Can't we all?
Hey, Chris, how many people we got online right now?
There's two watching us right now.
Oh yeah.
And then
Get on to ask some questions.
No, it's okay. That's not that I'm asking them for because I want to know how many people were on. How many people total for the day so far?
I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me.
Oh,
I think maybe it will tell us on YouTube.
Oh, okay. No, you know, I was just asking.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
well,
we've had a few.
when we get off, because I know we're gonna get off in a few minutes because not a lot of people on here talking. So, when we get off, call me.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Yep.
Does anybody else want to talk?
Mikey.
We good?
Yeah, I think he's busy right now. Looks like he's sweeping. Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra. Say hi. That's his fiance right there.
Hey,
Hi,
how's it
Cassandra.
going?
I said, hey.
Hi.
Kind of shy. It's okay.
I say B, I say C, I say D.
Okay.
My
All right, Chris, I guess that's a wrap, bro.
My birthday was July 24th. I just turned 38.
All right.
Hey, happy birthday,
Good
brother.
to see it another
Thank you,
year.
thank you.
Happy birthday, man.
I got a rap for you guys. Like you guys like stuff about like conspiracies and stuff like that. I want to rap this for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me get it together real quick. I got it right here on my notepad.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear you rip, man.
What happened to Luhu?
Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm pulling it up right now. Give me 1 second. So this was a song we did a while back, and the beat was like a simulation and stuff. So this is about different conspiracies and stuff. And it's something that me, my brother, and Apocalypse, we all put together. This is how it starts out. So it says, where did it go? Yeah, I'm looking for it right here. It's called Worldwide Disaster. Okay, here we go. All right, human beings are being simulated, maximizing mind control us like we see in the movies, making it annihilation like what we watch in the documentary. It's not illusion. The population is ruined. There's no solution. It's been proven. The new revolution, another simulation. In the history book of real true horror stories, no mystery. It's been documented, discovered, and written in front of our eyes. No excuses. Stop assuming. Use more execution. Start pursuing the right path to make the decision. It's not a theory. It's a collision. Use more than one eye at all times. They want us to take over each other and make us think we are blind. People don't believe the truth within the signs. It's an invasion. They wear the disguise. Why are we surprised? They make us go against one another. It's like they hack the brain and wash us down the drain. Hypnotize us and make us think it's imaginary and that we are insane. And they changed our perception. They banished us from existence. And they are making us think everything is in our minds. It's all part of the plan of the corruption that they have planned. We don't really remain the same. There is no interaction. We can't comprehend that there's no participation. Robot alien army swarming, shape shifting into different realities, causing separations, spreading sicknesses with families, planting us in spaceship boxing rings, causing anxiety and aggression with no warning, or nothing but a restricted zone, which all the enemies who are existent, but they are really reptilian. Can you explain? They are also in our president's investigating. It's the fatality. This is another presentation. Isn't it exciting? Not even. They are in plain sight. Do you need another explanation? They are even in our presidents, hosting presidential elections. Stop pretending everything has been in full effect, affecting, causing chaos and havoc, wrecking mass destruction with infections, poison us with unanswered questions, and toxins in our food and water supplies, causing infestations for many generations. Now we are born with diseases and disabilities. How can we survive? The world isn't a place for human consumption. It's a tornado, hurricane, volcano erupting, explosion, flooding countries when they're sitting back and pressing buttons, making way and causing an eruption that's evolving. They got capabilities that make you have no ability, do or die or do nothing or maybe do something to survive. Stop procrastinating. We have no abilities. It's an evolution. When it all boils down to them, there is no compatibility. The the workers are protesting but are fighting with no protection when they are destroying our buildings. And then they are building underground science labs for trappers for real and concentration camp. Breaking footprints and happiness that feels to bring us still, which brings us fear. It's horribly dangerous, horrifying. Stop assuming there's no investigations, and it's not going to be terrifying. There is no compromise, and they are torturing us with cables and torches, electrifying test subjects, electrocuting new meat, burning us to flames, scorching us. They have site-seeking operations always fine in all aspects. Everyone is considered as suspect. It's an abomination. We are programmed. They are creating deadly viruses, making us need therapy by feeding us on no medication, causing confusion, faking our death, putting us in the obituary, Martians killing us with kindness and laughing in our faces. Well, we are silence, no comprehension. They are lying about everything, pointing and plotting an assassination. They are contradicting and withholding evidence and information. It's no complication with no surprises. The whole universe is awaiting a deadly asylum.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I
think
appreciate
you can put music with it.
When you get music with it, and
Well,
you
we
might have to.
we got a beat with it online, but I'd rather do it a cappella. You know what I mean? It's all about
Yeah, but that what you just did is like 2 songs in one.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody was saying. Oh yeah,
version.
You got to follow the bar format when you're rapping.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're doing storytelling.
It's like a run-on sentence.
Yeah, it's not a run-on sentence, a run-on
Right.
story. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's good. I heard the lyrics; they're good. The problem is we got to really fine tune it into a rap.
It's like a run-on rhyme. You got to put this period in the lifetime.
He's rhyming here.
Oh yeah. No, I really appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to Tanya Williams in the building, and also we got Leroy Wells in the building, Mr. American Idol as well, and Dr. Bank in the building. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Really appreciate you and love you all.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
All right, Chris, call me when we get off.
Yeah.
Mikey, later, brother.
Later, Mikey.
Have a great night.
Get a better speaker. I can hear you.
Yeah, I just gave you his information too.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Call me when we get off. I'm hanging up.
Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Much love, and I'll see you guys very soon.
Peace.
Worldwide collaboration. Yeah. Much love, everybody.
Worldwide collaboration.
What is worldwide collaboration?
It will blow your mind. It is the world movement beyond movements. And talents join them on wwcfam.com. How do I join them? Go to wwcfam.com. Let's take over the world together. I am down. I hear it's not only a website, but a movement anyone can be a part of. Yes, go join them now and later rule the world together. Worldwide collaboration.
This is a worldwide collaboration song.
Yeah, look. Brainstorming, creating, thinking, and new ideas, inventing inventions. Representing everything, having members collaborate. Worldwide collaboration.